Hello, it's Carrie Cordy. Um, God, it's such a nice day today. Yeah, I was thinking a few hours ago as I was driving around getting some things done that a favorite genre of a lot of people and a fun thought is, if you could go back, like to high school or something and knowing what you know now and doing it over again. Well, and it occurred to me being transgender and going on hormone therapy, this is a second puberty for me. So essentially, what I'm going through right now really is going back. It's experiencing puberty with everything I know now. And, there's a lot of, oh, that would be so hell to go through puberty again. But no, this time is the right one. And this time it feels so much better. And, being able to see that I'm developing. Oh my God, it's so nice. And I've just begun developing, so it's only gonna get better. um, there's so much. There's so much. I have some really good friends. And another thing is in my past, when I was a boy, people say, "Oh, you'd be such a good father." I just instantly would know, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Because, I'd say that not only as not being able to get into a relationship and to really have given up hope, what it was is an expression of I couldn't see myself as a dad, but you know what? I can see myself as a mom. I really want to be a mom. For the first time in my life, I want kids. First time. And it really, if I say first time as in, the journey of transition. Oh, it was so, like the title of this video is, my journey out of hell, because God, it was a hell. And when I look back, I'm surprised that I survived. I really, really am. Because, God, it's why I don't know the future. And, I can only imagine if somebody had came and, hey, by the way, you're transgender, and like 10 years you'll be, living as a woman, you'll be really happy. And you'll start to get all those things you had lost hope on that you thought had passed you by. I I would have been furious, and I would have been mad, call them all sorts of things, gone into a depression. And if I believed it, if I don't think I could have survived that 10 years knowing, waiting. So to me, what life is, what's the meaning of life is the question is often asked. For me, the meaning of life is what would you do if you didn't know? Because I believe in God, the whole higher power, everything, however you want to put it. The name or title doesn't matter. But, believing in a creator is a good way to put it. And, there's. God, I forgot the point. I get into finding one thing and I forget where I was going. So if I remember, I'll get back to it. But otherwise, I want to show a video today. I really don't know what I'm going to be showing. I've been working on a slideshow lately. A lot of the old photos and everything. And, right before I went on hormones, I took pictures of myself without any clothes on. Let me tell you how fun that was. But mainly I did topless photos. And I've been going through photos, and I'm not putting those in the slideshow. But, to see the development over the 4 months that it's been, it's over 4.5 months. And, the development is so nice. It really is so nice. Um, yeah. Oh God, look at that all in the dark. My arm is getting tired. But I don't know if I want to show a recent video or one of the older ones. So I'll go through it, but the slideshow's been taking a lot of my time. You know, the older stuff's hard to go through and hard to watch. Um, but we'll see what's here. Well, I've been debating whether or not to do a video like this, but frankly, I am so sick and fucking tired of. Well, I'll get into that. It's been a hard week, a very long one. For everybody out there, being trans goes beyond anything you could possibly imagine. Just this past week, going out of my door twice meant literally putting my life in danger. I have gotten death threats. I've had people try to get me fired because they are so offended at just seeing me. I got a complaint from a customer. I told her how pretty she was. She told me not to goddamn talk to her. And yeah, you know how many people have to deal with that? So I'm pretty fucking sick and tired. And so anybody out there, if you have a transgendered friend or family member, if you tell them I am there for you, truly you have no idea what that means. I have no choice. I have to live with it. And for the most part, I can let the most horrible shit roll off my back. Like it's nothing. But with this, you know, sometimes it gets a little hard. And I'm getting it from everywhere. And, you know, it's hard, it's difficult to understand, and hell, sometimes I have problems understanding it, but really, does anybody think that I would live this way, or any transgender person would live this way by choice? Or because there's some sick fucking pervert? This is not brave what I'm doing. I live this way or I am dead. Straight up. That's it. That's not brave. I chose to live. And God damn it, I will live. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know, it's like 8 o'clock. I've just been getting ready. I was watching the video on YouTube, and something's been bothering me for a really long time, and it's just, I've been boiling down what I view as all the crap in life, and you know, what is it? And I've been coming down to fear. And, you know, it's, being transgender, I've come to, you know, the thing I hate is that people treat you like a 2-year-old. And by that I mean the people that you need to get your care from, you know, to be diagnosed as transgender before you can go on the hormones. And even then you have to have a doctor to sign off on it. Then you have to go through another organization if you're on some kind of public health care or even insurance. You know, I don't know how private insurance is, but I can just imagine what they make you go through. So that's been bothering me that, you know, people with money can just come right in and say, hey, bam, get it done. But the vast majority of us, no matter what it is, are treated like 2-year-olds. You know, like somebody needs to hold our hand because we're incapable of making our own decisions. And it just fucking hit me that's with everybody. Especially when you go to work and you know what needs to be done to get whatever ultimate goal is there to be done.
And you're not allowed, because of the people at the top are only focusing on gain. If that's money, power, God knows what. But they're after gain. That's all they focus on. And they look at you as, you are not capable to get this done for me, so just shut the fuck up and get it done. You do not have a brain, do not use it. That's what they're saying. And it just fucking hit me. That is with everything in life. That's with religion. Think about it. Somebody up there saying, hey, you are not capable of thinking here. But I'll tell you what, when I read the goddamn scripture, I see God coming out through all the bullshit that's been added onto it. God's ultimately saying, yeah, whatever, go out, find out what I did. It's cool. I'm the one that did it. Go ahead. But then you get people getting their opinions in there. You know, look at the Ten Commandments compared to all the other shit that man added into the Torah. 10 versus a what? 300? That's insane. God's like, yeah, don't hurt anybody. Go out there, have some fun. See what's there. Just don't fucking hurt anybody. There's consequences. But you know what? It turns out the consequences are really long term. Try playing the long game. I know what that's like being transgender. Your life is playing the long goddamn game. It just puts all these different issues into such an extreme from a different perspective that it's kind of like, hey, you know, I love being transgender. Give me that different perspective. Anyway, I'm topless and in the middle of doing my makeup, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't write it down, so I had to.
Okay, so those last two videos were taken around, I think, early summer, and they were during my previous job, and it was a job I absolutely loved, but there were definitely stress points of it. And maybe one day I'll go into exactly what happened there, but it's not good. In fact, it's pretty shocking. And the worst treatment I got there was the owner. So I will go into it one of these days. But that's really it for today. I put most of that together yesterday. I didn't film this part yet, and it's the morning, and I'm gonna upload the video soon, as soon as I get it edited. And I have an interview I'm getting ready for, and we'll see. So I'll talk to you later.